Jay-Z, an American rapper, is one of the world's best-selling music artists, with over 125 million records sold and 23 Grammy Awards. But his music career is not the source of most of his net worth. Jay-Z has made the majority of his fortune through investing in or founding his own companies. He has invested in everything from clothing to sports teams and to alcoholic drinks. The current net worth of Jay-Z is $1.4 billion, and when you add together all his investments and businesses, you can see where this cash flow begins. Today, we are going to take a look at how Jay-Z made his huge fortune of $1.4 billion. Jay-Z was born on December 4th, 1969 in Brooklyn, New York. He was the fourth of four children raised by a single mother. He went to Trenton Central High School, New Jersey. After bouncing around from high school to high school, he never finished his high school education. Known for his honesty, Jay-Z has admitted in both his autobiographical lyrics and interviews that he sold drugs as a teenager. Music was the one thing in Jay-Z's life to which he consistently returned. Jay-Z used to wake up his family at night by playing the drums on the kitchen table, according to his mother. His mother ultimately gave him a boombox for his birthday, and despite the fact that it drove his siblings insane, it was an attempt by his mother to keep him off the streets and out of trouble. Fortunately, it paid off. Jay began to make a reputation for himself in his area by the late 1980s. For Jay-Z, rap was his way out of the hard-knock life. The money that came with a successful rap career took him out of the Brooklyn projects, and rap music gave him a means to express his feelings. When Jay-Z was first starting out in the rap world, he was introduced to Dame Dash, who had already gotten record deals for 2 acts. Dash soon became Jay-Z's manager, and Dash's childhood friend, KAREEM "Biggs" Burke, was then hired as Jay-Z's road manager. For 2 years, the three worked unsuccessfully to obtain a record deal. Jay-Z always wanted to create a career out of music, but when no big label offered him a deal, he opted to form his own label in 1995, named ROC-A-FELLA Records, with Dash and KAREEM. The trio served as partners. His debut album with ROC-A-FELLA Records, Reasonable Doubt, sold 1.5 million copies in its first year and peaked at number 23 on the Billboard 200. Jay-Z rose to fame with his 1996 gold-certified single, Ain't Got No NGA, Like the One I Got, a duet with Foxy Brown. Jay-Z transformed the hip-hop scene from its hardcore gangsta rap to something that bears a more refined style. He signed a distribution agreement with Def Jam in 1997, and his second album, In My Lifetime Volume 1, outsold the previous one. Later, Jay-Z released Hard Knock Life Volume 2 in 1998. It was his most commercially successful album. It was certified 5 times platinum, won a Grammy Award, and sold over 5 million copies worldwide. In addition to making music, Jay-Z was also interested in the corporate side of business. Jay-Z founded a holding company named Project PANTHER BIDCO Limited. In 2017, the holding company purchased another company named Tidal. Tidal was initially a subscription-based music service, which then became the video and podcast streaming service. After Jay-Z's acquisition, the company was further transformed into artist-owned music streaming and entertainment platform that prioritized the highest sound quality in order to foster a stronger connection to the art. Tidal is active in 56 countries as of 2021, with over 70 million songs from various genres. Jay-Z has still kept some of his shares in Tidal. Jay-Z and Damon Dash founded an apparel label, ROCAWEAR, in 1999. The firm was an instant success, and by the year 2000, it was earning $50 million in yearly sales. The firm generated $700 million in yearly sales at its peak, and Jay sold it to Iconics Brand Group for $204 million in March 2007. Jay-Z paid $1 million for a modest share in the Brooklyn Nets in January 2004. The team relocated from New Jersey to Brooklyn with his assistants. His time with the Brooklyn Nets gave him personal experience with athletes, and he later sold his part in the team to launch his own sports management company, Roc Nation Sports. Top sportsmen like Kevin Durant and Todd Gurley, as well as well-known entertainers like Rihanna and J. Cole, are represented by the firm. Jay-Z is also the originator of Douce, a cognac. Jay formed a collaborative venture with BACARDI in 2012 to launch Douce in the United States. The cognac was created to appeal to individuals who like a high-end lifestyle. Douce has since released a number of revisions of its products that appeal to a broader range of clients. The firm today has a market capitalization of about $100 million. Jay-Z bought the champagne house Armand de Brignac, also known as Ace of Spades, in November 2014, and LVMH Moet Hennessy bought a 50% share in the firm in February 2021. According to Jay-Z's verse in the song What's Free, the company is worth $500 million. It means that Jay-Z's stake in Armand de Brignac is worth $250 million. The brand sold 500,000 bottles in 2019 alone. While it's easy to assume that Jay-Z's popularity and fame had a role in this marketing technique, the rapper is quick to point out that it takes more than celebrity for people to fall madly in love with his goods. Jay-Z has a sizable portion of his net worth invested in company stocks. Back in 2013, when Uber was still a private firm, he made one of his finest investments by purchasing $2 million worth of the company. That $2 million investment is now expected to be worth $70 million. Jay-Z has an art collection worth $70 million, which features works by Damien Hirst, Richard Prince, and David Hammonds. He boasted about a, quote, Basquiat in my kitchen corner in the song Picasso Baby. Jay-Z wasn't joking. He's been collecting classics for over a decade, including Basquiat's Mecca, which he paid $4.5 million for in 2013. He's rapped about it all in detail, recalls Fab Five Freddy, the late painter's contemporary and friend. Quote, by mentioning Jean-Michel, Jay-Z helped educate millions of hip-hop fans. Jay-Z married Beyonce Knowles, Queen Bee. Jay and his wife purchased 2 mansions after becoming parents to their 2 twins, RUMI and Sir Carter, in 2017. One was a $26 million East Hampton property, while the other was an $88 million Bel Air mansion. He still owns his Tribeca penthouse, which he paid $6.85 million for in 2004. Jay-Z's money-making moves have increased his net worth by 40%. He has a net worth of $1.4 billion as of 2021. He's sold over 100 million records globally, received 22 Grammy Awards, and his albums have all gone platinum. Jay-Z has grown his fortune by making wise business decisions and sensible investments. His wife, Beyoncé, has a net worth of $400 million. Although Jay-Z has surpassed $1 billion net worth, he isn't solely focused on making money. Jay spends a lot of time helping the African American community through his Reform Alliance and other charity endeavors. His views on equality and opportunity extend to a variety of social and political issues, including Black Lives Matter, to which he and Beyoncé have donated $1.5 million USD and launched a campaign to honor George Floyd and the recent Stop the Hate movement, which combats anti-Asian hate crimes around the world.